So she tells me, she says, is there a sex store around here? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, let's go. We need to go get you some more, supplies and stuff. And I'm thinking, well, I got my stuff. She said, well, if
hold on. I got my stuff. What was your stuff?
Yeah, what was your starter pack?
All right, my starter pack. And that's really what it was, a starter pack. And I'm glad she didn't see it.
It was your first time doing it.
Yeah, because if she'd have seen what I got, she might have been like, you an amateur.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I had a little ass paddle, I had a little ass whip, and I had some chains, some furry handcuffs. Some like costume
That sounds like
type
a lot
shit.
to me.
Right.
So that's a starter.
That's a starter kit. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't no like
what else you missing?
the
A gun?
The whip was little. You know what I'm saying? And the paddle was little.
Okay.
And so if she'd have seen it, she might have been like, "Man, for you to be a veteran or good, this is not good enough." But she let me know the reason she wanted to take me to the sex store was because she wanted me to have some new stuff. Since she was a new submissive, she felt like I don't want nothing that's been used on nobody else.
No whips that been on the bitch
but she don't
ass.
know. I ain't never even used this shit. Like I bought this shit specifically for her.
Well, she know now.
But yeah, but now she know. Now she know. Yeah, now she know.
She know. All right.
So, she took me to the sex shop up in Hollywood.
Was her pussy good?
Man, pussy was fire. I can't lie. Pussy was fire.
Look, my Instagram, MB_ the mayor.
You gonna let him know?
Hey, wherever you at. MB_ THA mayor. All right, keep going, bro.
But check it out. So she take me to the sex stores up in Hollywood. And we get in there, man, try to narrow the story down a little bit. She buy me about $400, almost $500 worth of shit. Them sex toys is not cheap.
Right.
Like if you want some top of the line, good quality shit, you're gonna have to spend some money.
Okay.
Adam, hold on. Adam, are you familiar with the process?
No, I never bought sex toys.
Your content don't involve toys?
No, I'm not that creative. I'm open to it, but no toys.
You ain't got to that level yet.
Almost no toys,
yeah.
no. I'm really like,
yeah.
And it's crazy because this is a dude who really was doing it for the love of the game. Like, I know a lot of porn dudes who came from the lifestyle, quote unquote, the sort of swinger scene.
Right.
And then they at some point realized like, oh, I could do this on camera and make a living from it. But I'm always so fascinated by people who just kind of got into it from just pure passion.
just crazy how.
Well, really, you were just trying to get laid at first because you weren't turned on by this necessarily, right?
No, because
you're totally
I didn't know what
it.
this shit was.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we get to the sex store, we get to the counter to ring it up. There's this gothic looking guy, like black nails, fishnet gloves, eyeliner, all this stuff. He sees leashes and collars hanging behind him. And I felt like he was putting me up on game without letting her know, because when we got to the counter and he rung everything up, he's like, "That it?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Hey, bro, you got to get her one of these." He points to the collar. And I mean, she's smiling. She's smiling like, yeah. And
Hold on, can I interrupt you real quick?
Yeah.
It sounds like she been to that store before and he recognized her. And he knows
that could have been the play. That could have been play.
Right. He knows what she wants.
You know what I'm saying?
He threw you
but I kind of felt like he was throwing me alley oop.
Yeah, he did.
And so,
yeah, all right, go ahead.
So
So
he knows what the dopest shit
Right,
is in
right.
the building. You know,
Right.
he's selling 10 things. He knows which one's
and
the
that's
best
what
one.
he works. He see these people every day.
But you freaking at the same grocery store. I think she go there and he recognized her like she like the leash, bro. Get this.
So this is what happened. So I get the collar. He said, "Man, you got to get one of these too." He grabs the leash. She's standing there cheesing. Now I'm thinking to myself, like, man, where is this finna go? And so he rings it up, and right before we get ready to put it in the bag, he says, "Hey, man, you got to make her wear this out the store." So now I'm like, what the?
Damn. Hey, so I wonder, is he involved with BDSM and he work at a porn store now?
Probably a lot of overlap.
It's probably a lot of shit that he know that, like Adam said, it's probably overlapping to where he is involved in that shit.
Right.
And he might have, I don't know, he might have picked up on like this dude trying to show her something and let me help him out. And so I grabbed the leash and the collar. He said, "Man, you got to make her put it on." And I'm looking at her and she's just cheesing, smiling like, "Yeah,
Right.
I got to put this on." So I'm like, put the collar on her, put the leash on her. I walk out the store on Hollywood Boulevard. This is 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night on a Saturday night. Streets are packed. I'm walking down the street, big black dude.
What year we talking?
We talking 2006, 2007.
Okay.
And how far is your car from where you walking from with the store?
2 blocks, bro. Like, you know how Hollywood is on a busy night. Ain't nowhere to park.
Right.
So I'm literally like 2 blocks away, 2
Out here
blocks down.
getting your Brian Pumper on.
Man, so
Nothing could be more Brian Pumper than walking a bitch on a leash on Hollywood Boulevard.
That's what it was. That's exactly
hold on.
what it was.
What nationality is this woman?
White girl.
She white. All right, keep going.
We walk out the store, man. I can feel all eyes on me.
You know how bad I look? You walk
Yes,
with a white woman
that's what I'm saying. I
Sure.
can feel all eyes on me.
Nobody's going to be able to not look at that.
So we're belling down the street, but I'm thinking to myself, well, this is Hollywood. A lot of strange shit be happening out here anyway, so maybe I'm not too out of place. But I'm still nervous.
Yeah. I mean, it's more normal on Hollywood Boulevard than probably almost anywhere else on earth, but it's still weird as for Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, so I'm walking down. I got her on a leash, so she's on the right side of me. I'm holding the leash down by the side. She's about 3 steps behind me, and she's limping. You know, with this limp. And
my God.
Oh, she got the
they're
boot on.
thinking that you beat her and broke her
just
foot.
picture
The average person is going to make that
This
assumption.
is the girl with the boot.
Yeah, this girl.
So she got a boot on. She on all fours walking on a leash.
No, she's on standing up. She's walking,
Oh.
but she's limping because she got that boot on.
Okay.
Now imagine me, this big black dude, walking with this white girl on the leash, and she limping with one boot.
And it looks like you just beat the shit.
Yeah, she's walking behind me.
A little while back.
And so now I'm nervous as fuck. I'm like, man, the police gonna pull up on my ass, and it's gonna be all bad. And so these black dudes pull up, and they like, hey, man, you see this nigga got this bitch on his leash? They're like, oh, this shit is epic, man. It's epic. I'm like, oh, man. So now all the attention is on me. Now, my only thing I'm thinking in my mind, man, just get to the car, bro. Just get to the car before the police.
You was speed walking?
Speed walking, like she limping like a motherfucker. Nigga, we walking, she limping. I'm trying to get her to the car. So we get to the car, man. We get to the room, and I go through the process. I remember everything that I noticed at the guy's house. Everything that how he talked to him, how he commanded her attention. And so I tried to just mimic everything that I seen him do. And when I did that, she was responding just like his subs were responding. So that made me feel like, okay, I'm doing something right. And so I kept on doing it. And we went through the process of me. Basically, we did some sex acts. You know what I'm saying? I did some things with the paddle. I tied her up, put her in some bondage, made her crawl on her knees. I tested everything out that I seen him do with his girls. And it worked. Everything went fine. And after it was all said and done, I decided that I needed to paddle her, real good, to leave some marks on her. And
hold on. Why and how did you decide that you needed to paddle her?
Because I remember he told me that a reward to the submissives is if you leave some type of marks on them, like a bruise on their ass.
Or that's confirmation that you really did.
That confirms that she belongs to you.
All right.
I hate to use that term, but that's your property. You know what I'm saying? And you control that. And by leaving those marks, that lets her know mentally and physically that she belongs to you.
And when I think about most guys I know, when you get a girl back to your house, you're having sex with her, it's like you fuck her for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes if you're lucky, and then you nut, and then you watch Netflix and you eat Fritos. what, I mean, maybe you were going a little bit harder than that, but was it weird, like being in this environment? For at least me imagining myself doing this, it's like I got a rock hard boner. I want a nut so bad, but instead I'm paddling, I'm walking around,
and that's
doing
the
all
thing.
this shit.
And that's the thing. It take a lot of mental control because I did go through that.
Yeah,
I did go through that, and it's a trip because everybody know. I don't know if you heard of this motel in LA called the Snooty Fox.
Of course.
Heard of it.
Snooty Fox is
on Western.
Like I've been going to that place since high school.
Across
17,
the street
18
from
years old.
What's it called?
The Mustang. Yeah.
Okay.
And they both they're 2 motels. They're across the street from one another, 2 different names. But I swear that they're probably
shout out 4 extras.
Yeah,
in the 40s. 40, nigga, 40 yet.
Yeah, that's
40
where it's at.
It's in the 40s.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
Snooty Fox is in the 40s.
Do they have an hourly rate?
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
They do. Okay.
No, they fill up fast.
Let me
bro.
tell you like
no,
this.
There ain't no room in here.
Back then, it was 3 hours for $24.
Oh, they got that. They had hourlies back
Yeah,
then.
Sign me up.
Back then, it was $3 hours for $24.
They don't got hourlies now.
Yeah.
No, they don't got hourlies now.
I mean, really, if you're the cops, it's hourly rate, you gotta shut that shit down.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
crazy.
but it's been like that for years.
It's a lot of
Really?
ones that got
Okay.
It's
hourlies.
been like that for years with them.
But see, he older than I am.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I came around, Snooty Fox.
See, I'm 52, so
yeah.
I was going there when I was 17, 18. We used to sell dope and push dope. We knew dope dealers up in there. That's how hot that spot was.
Right.
And when you walk into the room, it's one of those rooms, if a girl has never been there, she'll be amazed by it. and you know in your mind, this ain't shit. But you walk in the room, you got mirrors on every wall.
Mhm.
You got mirrors on the ceiling.
Right.
You got a big ass bathroom, vanity bathroom.
That's like the one on Jefferson.
Looks like a penthouse. And this big ass shower that can hold about 3 or 4 people at a time. So when she walks in there, to her, in her eyes, it seems to be like a high class spot. So when she walked in, she's like, oh my God, this is nice. I've never seen nothing like this. And they got rooms with jacuzzis and heart-shaped jacuzzis. So they tell you you know what type of place that is if you walk in something like that.
It's going down.
Yeah, so she's like, this is nice. You know, I know this must have cost you enough. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, $24 for 3 hours. You have no fucking idea. But if you want to think this shit costs $200, I'm gonna let you think that. You know, so you know, that's how that room is set up. So that was my first experience with actually having a true submissive doing that. But after I had that first experience, I was hooked.